The other thing I do, which is great for email marketing, and that's a whole different subject, is I can start you up with a MailChimp account, which is a great email marketing service. So let's say you're posting to your blog weekly, 2 or 3 times a week, whatever. I can set you up with a MailChimp account and create a campaign in MailChimp which goes out once a week, let's say, to everybody in your database, and it just gives a newsletter type format, an overview of all the blog posts that you've sent out for that last week or since your last MailChimp campaign was sent out. So right there, there's another way to connect with your database, which is very important. Customers, potential customers, they like to hear from you, and it's a good way to keep them posted on information that you're sending out to your blog and your social media networks. MailChimp is a great service. It's free up to 2,000 subscribers. So if you have 2,000 or less people in your database, this would be free for you to use. If you have more than 2,000, the cost goes up a bit, but it's very, very reasonable. But it's information that once we set up a campaign like this, that the email automatically goes out once a week or however often you schedule it. So once it's done, it's done. And so getting back to this, anybody that wants to subscribe to your information, all they have to do is click Get Email Updates. They enter their email, their name, and this dumps right into that MailChimp database that I just explained to you. And there's a lot more to discuss with email marketing and MailChimp and what all it can do for you. But this is, I like to really get all my customers started with at least this, and at least having their database receive their blog posting updates once a week, so they can stay informed of what's going on with your business or with your services. Okay, so that's all I wanted to show you with Facebook. So let me go back to my site. With LinkedIn, we'll just click on here. This is my profile, and of course this is my summary of my specialties, what I do, my work experience. I have recommendations on here, so I'm not going to go into great detail on this, but just to show you the importance of having a LinkedIn profile and how it can serve as an online resume for you and get you connected with so many potential customers or people that need to hear and communicate with you. So let's go back here and just look at the Twitter account that I have. And another great thing that I can do with this is, I can create any kind of background for you. If you look here, I've just got my header. You're a little bit confined with Twitter as far as how much space you have, obviously, but I just wanted to get my contact information here and show the social media networks that I'm on. And as you can see how Twitter works, it's just a one-liner type thing. You click on this link and it takes you back to my blog, which is what you want people to do. You want to get your message out, and you want them to click on a link that takes them back to your site. And actually what this was a video series that I'm doing for Google. And if you're not using a Google account and all the tools, you've heard of Gmail, which is a Google tool, but there are so many more free Google services that you can take advantage of. I do offer training and consulting and setup for Google account services. And again, that is a whole nother subject that I can really get into with you. So let me just scroll down here. Yes, first what I was talking about on the content management and distribution. One of my services involves me posting to your blog for you and also to your social media sites. And if you go to my packages, content posting packages. It shows you how much my fee is for doing that, and it frees you up from having to do that yourself, but it's also doing something very important for your business, and it's pushing content out there to your potential customers. It's communicating your message, and it's getting content and hopefully linking people back to your site. Okay, so what types of information would I post for you? Well, you would let me know, first of all, through email or phone or whatever, if you had something specific that you needed to communicate, whether it be a new product, a new home that you've put on the market, something about your financial business, just any kind of posting that you want to get out there. I will schedule those as well. If you don't have any content for a particular week, I can come up with generic content. Now, when I say generic, it's relative to your business or your message. It has keywords that we've already identified as being optimum for your business or optimal for your business. But what it does is it gets information to your fans, to your connections, to your people about your business. Now, it doesn't have to be something you create, as long as you have the source noted in your blog post. So that's what I can do for you. So let's say you have your social media sites already, you have a blog, you just don't have time to keep up the posting. I do that for you. I can do that. It's very reasonable. Contact me, go to my packages, and you can see how I can do that service for you. Now, let's say you have an HTML site. I've convinced you that you need to convert to WordPress. I can take your HTML site. I can take your logo, your business branding, all your information, and convert it over. It won't look exactly like it, but it will look very professional, and I will not quit until you're 100% satisfied, and I have no doubt that you will be. So let's say you've got a WordPress site already, but you don't have a blog. Okay, I can create a blog for you. Let's say that you have an HTML site and you want to add a WordPress blog. I can do that as well. I can create a WordPress blog and then put a link on your navigation bar here of your website, and you can start posting to your blog, and it be connected and displayed right on your HTML site. So these are many, many things. I know this is a lot of information, but I wanted to make sure that that you know the different types of scenarios that we can get started with. Let me just go to my services page before I let you go and just kind of go over maybe some of the things that I've left out. WordPress websites, I can customize themes for you. We talked about the blogs, the conversions. I also do WordPress cloning or migration. So let's say you have a WordPress site and you need to move it somewhere, or you want to copy it and you want to have more than one site out there to improve your search engine optimization by having several different ways people can connect with you, by having several different WordPress sites. I can also clone a WordPress site for you. Like we talked about, I can do complete social media profile setup for you and customization, which includes Facebook fan pages. I have my posting content services to your blog and your social media sites. I do the keyword analytics. WordPress storefronts. I also do WordPress sites where you can sell your products and connect to an online merchant account, like there's Google Merchant, and there's also PayPal. There's several ways to sell your products or your services online. I do have several different site statistic tools, including Google Analytics, but there are some others out there that are good. We talked about the email subscriber form through MailChimp. I can throw that on your Facebook fan page. I also can put it right here on your website. We talked about the database setup. Anybody that subscribes to my information here, they go to my database and they get that weekly feed of all my blog posts for that week. I can also do the website hosting management. Now, if somebody's hosting your website now or your websites and you don't like them for whatever reason, I can provide you a hosting account for less than what you're paying now, manage it for you. I can do backups. I can set up your email accounts, and you can be rest assured that I'm here. Very easy to contact. My customer response time is very quick, and you can see that from my recommendations on my LinkedIn profile, that my response time is very quick, and so I can host your website or your WordPress blog site and handle any snags along the way. I'm very experienced with FTP and things that happen, in the back end of your site. So just let me know if you need that type of service. And the same goes with, domain name registration. If you need a new domain name, if you want some suggested domain names, I can do some keyword analytics and come up with some searches and get you some good domain name recommendations. I can also set up forwards for you. I can do some promotional video creations for you. I don't concentrate a great deal of my time on that, but I can do some very good professional ones. If you look at the one I've created up here, and also if you go to my training and video training series, you can see that I can create tutorials on a particular subject and do a fairly good job of it for a reasonable price. I have a background in training and development and human resources. So I'm also an expert in the MS Office suite. So I have a well-rounded knowledge of just about anything computer and internet related. A couple of other things, just like I mentioned, the Google Applications Management. I can show you what you can do in your Gmail account, what calendars, how calendars can be set up, how they can be put on your website or your WordPress site, how they can be used to remind you of events, how they can be shared with other people that have Gmail accounts. I can show you how you can share your documents. I can set up a Google chat for your site, just like I have here, which is very convenient. You have direct access to your customers or a particular help desk. I can set you up with a Google Voice phone number and tie in all your other phone numbers to this one Google Voice number. I can set up Google Analytics on your website. Google Web Developer Tools. I can get you your site registered with Google and do some other things that they recommend for to optimize your site. And there's just so many more things with the Google account that I haven't even gone into yet. I can do custom header and site graphics. Anything else that I haven't covered here that you're interested in, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'd love to speak with you, and I'd love to get you started right away. And again, my name is Trish, and I hope you have a great new year. And I'd love to see you get started next year in 2012 with a great business platform so many more people can reach you and watch your business grow in 2012. Happy New Year.